Memo bibia kwaba eba Melodies TV so. Say currently it is not only Boko and in some echo. So I saw a video Ghana Phobi Ejani Akwako Ra Ivory Coast, and they were sort of seeking refuge there, and it hurts me. It hurts me. Say a drum rebia and Crofobia Janye Free Ghana Aquacura Ivory Coast say a hone ye safe. Nanini Nane say a lot of people don't know this story, or more munim so asha see yen politics because baby air cosono a bolly patias ye ye can bolia obia nimbolia obi nim say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni Krum ni hometown region no na nansen basabasa yobi akoso wo ho ama ye bobon nkrofo tuo ekunkum nkrofo na side issues anam so ma ebimo awo mu flee enso boat awo mu team akwako dani ebutu ama ebimu ewu intino the number of people who have been killed and the number of people who are dying from that incident is serious. Aside that, so me say over 12,000 kids and women have been displaced. Naturally, say nkrofo bebre dwane fi omofie. Enye asem ketwa na ekoso ewo eye enda menemo ka say Savannah region. Enye asem ketwa na ekoso wo hokra because of enyama ACC. Okay, abain ababe react. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has reacted to it. Washe police for say woman konkoye bibi. But before that, no, I want us to go to a year in semno eniso. Baby a sha see free ye. The insecurity in that region. Baby a sha see free. Listen, I think say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama abain. They need to take, especially the northern sector of this country. They need to be very serious with the security issues over there, because you see, this is how it all starts. Oko amanamana na terrorist eba be boremu edibone was amane so no. Say ya na shase. We are hoping say it doesn't get there as a country. But this is how it all starts. Sometimes me sometimes me da nda ebia mitumi sun efa Ghana ho no nyame nko an. Enti se me sorry na me hu ne se enyama bi sei AC a. I kid you not. A very serious issue. Akwa say a fertile grounds for terrorists. Terrorists no omotenase no mu hu a say ya no mo pe no mo ebo ewrem. Today people are being killed in Savannah region just because of land dispute. But a saying and he free ye buy and yende a lot of people don't know say yende na dini na shasiye. Now let me take you back to the insecurity issues at Shasiye about that particular region. Okay, we are going to take it one by one. Now, how it started? Now, the unrest initially stemmed from a series of serial killings. Entiende? Adia abeya ende ababe rasi ababe do say and the ye kase a land dispute no send a shasiye from series of serial killings, particularly targeting security personnel, night watchmen, and mentally ill individuals. So when you kaya and the President Akufo-Addo ni for just give me 1 minute of your time. Let me interrupt with this very important notice. So what heme now opese o reduce a year with fu from this level to this level. Very simple. Nyama miensa na ewo sa oye. Eto de bia ya na nkrofo bebre eka se edro bi ebetumi ama wefu akofom entro edro bi eni ho ebetumi ayesa. Na wa wotie mi wato edro sa we hu se wanom enye hwe. Na nyama miensa no me dia tro book. Enkrata obrone se opese osie bibi from bibinia fashe book mu. Nti nyama miensa no me dia tro book. Mi ameti he na mefuso. Enyama me ye ma mefu a call from within 3 months pay. Into book no pay bia on your screen obetumi a click any of the icons na wa pay book no, and as a link na wa comment box the mo say no o click here be another page. Into page we no mostly no a mobile money na be use. Ope hard copy of the book na wa click ha. So ope book no phone so na wa click ha. So ope video yankasa ye kenkan book na ma na we for wo ni ma kenkan na eno so wa click ubenya video ni to tia through mobile money na wenya video no ana wenya book no na uye we ni na still on sanka book no ana we tia ka we na still on sanka book na o ya ade we na still unya kwan enya book na don't worry, call the number and I say message 055 807 4986 055 807 4986 o messages our number now benya book no. Now aside the fact say if we kese enye fe no yesi Ghana for yare a ekum Ghana for dodo na te say stroke, BP, akoma yare diabetes na nyama no nini na no fu kese ene deba na ya na nsem wo ya America no asem America no say the teenager ho enonim nti se wutie me na wefuso na wo hospital ko ye tester ya na bia ye ka tro say cholesterol ye high dodo na no fu kese no ene ekose nti se wutie me na person reduce the size of your stomach. Very simple. Get the book as I've shown you in the video. Mama yentie ye mame baako ne testimony a wode aba just after a year buying the book and doing the things in the book.
Yeah, melodies. When me na me pesa me kasa. Me swat to the extent say me na fufu nyina complain say senior me swat no enye fine. Emfata me look like before. And no say me nume drubi a me nyai. Me bibi a me nyai na emfata me. Entare aya me hye nyina ya kesa kese wo.
So this is a very good problem to have. Say osobeti na nkrofo ehu ne say senya oso ati de ebia na ofe drobi. Me si drobi eni ho. Enyama na wo book ni mu a. Na eno ano no yentia story no eso. Report bi. Obeti ni yesi yachi security man bi ekuno. Ni yesi yachi watchman bi ekuno. Yes. Ehyasie sa Savannah region area no ena saa de we hyasie. Na yekum nipa. Yesi yehia bodanfo bi wo krom ngrofo bi aba bachi ne kuno. And so a raise public alarm. Omo ano muti krom no mu no omo impose curfew on themselves. Intinafe omo hu say semi kunkum akoso, and this was around 2024. Omo hu say semi kunkum ekoso e wo say kro ne so no. Omo ankasa de to omo so aban ankasa mo mu mpie. Ukoboko a aban e de curfew ato omo so ba we mo ankasa ka se dabi. Yankasa ye mpie because kunkum adoson e wo ye krom ha dodo. So that was what started somewhere last year. Into this year ena escalate, right? Now I see a total of more than 20 killings were reported in the area over a period of years, including 2022-2024, with victims often found half buried or mutilated. These disturbing patterns intensified fear and insecurity. Into from 2022 to 2024, Savannah region area ya yekin na yekum over 20 people. No muni nano yekum omu ya na se yakwako bury omo half buried yakwako hu omo, and it became a serious security issue over there. Into this year na upgrade na this year upgrade no ehi na edu a or say violent clashes tied to chieftaincy and land disputes. Upgrade yegusu kunkum nipa. First no ni emma nkrofo fie ma mekun omo. Ene de enyumre bia ye hu okuruma na ekun. This time upgrade ye kunkum nipa. Say ni ye kunkum nipa. Gintia this time they say esa na me hu say police penyi a wo sa region no ekohu eye ohene kese a wo sa region no a wo chreche nsemu ache no trend say asase hu ntia wo mu kum mo ho na kra no asase no en chese en drew a dime mu asase mpo. Just a violent clashes tied to chieftaincy and land disputes. Inti basically no ene nsɛm a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Bole and Sola in the Savannah region no. So I just want people to understand. Over 12,000 people have been displaced, kids have been displaced. And I'm going to show you all the stories so you get the full picture, understand what's going on. So this is a report by DW Africa. Andre Chianomode report to by. Or see, a land dispute has turned deadly in the farming community of Beneyiri in northern Ghana, leaving over 20 people dead and thousands displaced. Officials say families have lost loved ones, homes have been burned, including the chief's palace. More than 12,000 people, including children and elderly, are now living in tents at the Sola police station, relying on emergency aid from the Red Cross for food, shelter, and medical care. Security has been deployed to contain the violence, but the situation remains fragile. Ghana, once a beacon of peace in West Africa, has seen its global peace index ranking fall from 36th in 2021 to 61st in 2025. And indeed, the latest peace ranking, Ghana, I'd say, it's not looking good for us at all. There's a serious security issue. I was a tackle head on. And there, over 12,000 people, police station in Nim, and Omwakoda, because Omuti Omufia, ye kuomo. In Kola, you see, assassi, kitty be huntio. Look at this one too. Binyiri residents fleeing conflict drown in white Volta. So mo awomo edwane ntokwano. Awomo kwatena boatum. Omwewu. Or say a boat carrying people fleeing fresh clashes in Sola, Tuna, Kalba district of the Savannah region has overturned on the white Volta, leaving an unknown number of passengers feared dead. The travelers were reportedly escaping violence around Binyiri when their vessel sank near the Dini Tombu stretch of the river. Savannah Regional Director of the National Disaster Management Organization, NADMO, Mahama Zakaria, told the media that 6 passengers were rescued, but others are still missing. The priority now is to save lives and retrieve those still missing, Mr. Zakaria said. And the yanko, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the order one directly. As the President Mahama moves to restore calm in Sola, Bole, engages Yabongbura. President John Dramani Mahama has received a briefing from the National Security Coordinator and a Minister for the Interior on developments in the Sola Bole area of the Savannah region upon his return from a state visit to Singapore. While in Singapore, the president spoke by telephone with the Yabongbura, Jira Bikunotu Jewuswale I, to discuss steps to end the conflict and restore peace between Gonja and Brefo communities. As part of this peace-building effort, he has dispatched a government delegation led by Minister for the Interior, Honorable Muntala Muhammad Mubarak, to meet the Yabongbura and other key stakeholders in the area. Security has been reinforced with the deployment of an additional detachment of police and military personnel to the area. President Mahama urges all parties to support the initiatives underway to end the conflict and restore normalcy. He has directed the government delegation to work with the Regional Security Council, traditional leaders, and community stakeholders to promote dialogue and peaceful resolve outstanding disputes to restore peace and uphold law and order. Felix Ofosu-Kwakye MP. So that's what Felix Ofosu-Kwakye has come out to say. This is what I want to say. It's sad. Last time I was thinking about something. Unim say Ghana has it. Ye can't politicians se kuku dampan do draw nano, right? Do draw nano. In fact, say ye can't the number of presidents are yenya. And our politicians se kuku dama yenya wo krum ha. Yeah, not the northern side. Sometimes I feel say ye kind of the northern region like that. We are not being fair, because the northern region itself is a region on its own. But we have other regions. What you say? We have the savannah. We have the friends saying the upper east, upper west. But yeah, was southern side no. Yeah, ye canning in our boom. Say northern region. It is sometimes one way you sort of confuse the whole thing. But what I'm trying to say is say, sometimes it hurts me. It hurts me. The value some people place on lives. Sometimes it hurts me. Say, especially when we get to hear stories like this. And the entire enipa eshre womonkwa. And then you get to know, say, obi. Melodies ebusieni. No Melodies ebusieni be a free one of those regions. Now war boss story atre me. There was a time no war me history of Ntokwa a Thai koso in the northern side of this country. Emma, I was shocked say do baby or catch him say Ntokwa bi wo ho ye kumnipe na minim de ntia Ntokwa no e ba ya na me say de mo say I confirm. Me say I confirm hunti o say ani I confirm hunti ye kumnipa ma moje hwiegu ye. Na san Ntokwa ne wo ho na atiada. E wo ho na ekọ. Ubum se wo ho na adwojo. We need to betel no na asanso pagya ne mu biom. E wo ho na adwojo for some years. Ubum se asanso pagya ne mu. Inti what I'm saying is that if you live in areas like, how do you expect development to come? Edru maybe I was saying in yetias yes without peace there's no development. Charlie, me dem my bro. And they'll bet yes way in the upper east region where kokun way, and they'll bet yes way assassin hunti yakwa kokun just udwen wan want here. Udwen wan want here the idea way. How can we solve this problem? How? Because I feel say baby idea na babedu ya still the problem is not being solved, and now people might even take advantage. So how do we even solve this problem? How? Melodies ebuze for amutie. Please, mundie, how? Problem we solving is saying. Me de ni na bom we ne boko no ne ni na problem be say send me solving. How do we even solve a problem like this? Try and watch your comment box tomorrow.